So yeah, I'm not sure if I told you about my rule that I can't get rid of a beard all at once. I have to do something dumb slash stupid slash weird with it before I get rid of it altogether. Well, this is what I did today. So um, there it is. A lot less white for sure. Looks a lot dumber, but had to do something. So today we're doing a beer from Tuckerman Brewing in Conway, New Hampshire, and it's Fall Line Rye IPA. And describe it to you. It's a rich copper colored IPA with a robust initial rye flavor. Spicy bitterness up front gives way to a smooth and dry malt finish. The perfect brew for the start of the fall season or getting ready to get into Christmas. Uh, Pint glass actually matches today. How do you like that? Uh, Another one of these pint glasses I inherited from my dear late friend. So Um, and the beer is actually from a mutual friend. So, Fall Line Rye IPA. So, Tuckerman Brewing has been around a long time, since 1998, and I think they've changed locations in Conway. But oh boy, I really messed that up. That's just tons of foam. I thought I was doing it right. Have I forgotten how to pour a beer? Shoot, man, that's. But it is, what did they say, copper colored? I mean, that's, I don't know if you, I got a light here, so, it's, you can see it's copper colored, so, dang. Well, I'm not going to try and drink that, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to just drink right out of the can. So, Sancha. Mm, yeah, it's got a little bit of the spiciness up front. And what a cool can, right? You see it? I mean, it's really cool. Nice artwork. Um, but yeah, it does have a little spiciness to it. Not in a bad way. I like it. It's good. Anyway, by the time you're watching this, I will put the ABV on the bottom of the screen. I will have found out. Um, so we're going to keep the theme going with New Hampshire license plates. So in the early 70s, 3M came out with their reflective material, and states started to use that on their license plates. And so towards the end of the 70s, New Hampshire was trying to kind of segue into a new plate that used the new reflective material. And I seem to remember somewhere reading a story about how the New Hampshire switching to reflective license plates actually sparked this huge debate in the state legislature. I couldn't find anything on that. So if you know what I'm talking about, feel free to leave a comment with a brief version of the story. I seem to remember it was actually a big deal in the state legislature, which I don't know why that would be. But anyway, so at the end of 1977, New Hampshire issued these plates that were going to kind of be a stopgap between the ones they've been issuing and the ones they were going to do with the reflective material. So they look like this, and they're just painted. They're not reflective. They issued single plates as opposed to the two plates that they were issuing previous to this, which is why there are two stickers on here. I don't know why they did that. It seems odd to me. One plate, two stickers, identical stickers. So they started these at the XA series, and when they did the XA series, these were what you're looking at here is green. They actually printed these, painted them red letters, and it was very quickly after they started doing that I believe it was the governor had a problem with that because they looked a lot like Massachusetts plates that were on the road, and those plates looked like this. So just plain red and white. But New Hampshire, if you can imagine, this was red lettering. It would look vaguely similar. Um, so what they did was they got the A series out and then partially into the XB series before the governor was like, hey, paint them green. So they took all the ones that they hadn't issued yet and put green paint over the red paint. And you can see it there in the corner, actually on the edge. See the red paint under there? And then there's another corner. Yeah, then here you can see it too. So they call these interim plates in the collecting world. They kind of stopgap between previous and the reflective plates that came after this. So the funny thing is, the reason they did this green paint is because the governor didn't want them to look like Massachusetts plates. So right around the time this is happening, Massachusetts was changing their plates over from the red one I just showed you to this kind of iconic plate, just green numbers, white reflective background. So these were starting to be issued at the time of the whole New Hampshire interim plate thing. So once New Hampshire started producing the new reflective plates, for whatever reason, and I don't know the backstory of this, maybe somebody can help me with that too. They had them, the first 100,000 of them made in Massachusetts, using Massachusetts dyes. So, you know, talk about looking a lot alike. I mean, they use the exact same numbers for the cereal. So, I don't know. It's kind of funny. That's really the whole story. Like I said, I don't know the deal with the whole war over reflectivity, but if you know about it, leave a comment. This is good beer. Thanks to you know who you are that actually gifted me the beer. Thank you for that. And also someone else that I bought the interim plate from that's been waiting for this episode to happen. So, um, mm. So chances are you're going to be watching this in early December. You can see the Christmas lights outside and the rain and the wind. And, holidays are great and all. But just keep in mind, the holidays aren't great for everybody. People lose loved ones right before the holidays. And, people are, not close to their families for whatever reason. So it's a lonely time. Anyway, not trying to be a wet blanket, just saying, just kind of keep that in the back of your head when you're encountering people. It's a crazy, exhausting season for the best of us, and it can be a little stressful. So, just be nice. That's all. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be safe out there.